Welcome back to Popes and Pilots. Let's play some more Europa Universalis IV. We're of course still going for a custom achievement, the Emperor's Pirates, playing as Rügen, which we had to release at the start of the game from Volgast, I believe. We have to grab 2 achievements, one of which we already have. We got AAA Credit, taking on Ayuthaya's 1,000 ducats of credit. Well, over 1,000 ducats in that case. And now we just have to find ourselves a treasure fleet to plunder, which has been proving difficult because people are just bad at sending big treasure fleets. I still believe that depends on the amount of gold that is in the colonial nation that's sending the treasure fleet. But fact of the matter is that even though the Spaniards, well, the new Spaniards over here currently have a bonus going on here for flat +1 to gold production, the last treasure fleet we saw was tiny. Now, may not necessarily have been a new Spanish one. I don't remember if that's said, but there's really nobody else going through the Caribbean. Well, that's not quite true, is that? Could have been somebody else's. We're gonna give it a bit of a go. So, the reason that's annoying is because I've been waiting for the Spaniards to finally go ahead and grab Mescalero Rio Grande here. And they didn't. So far, the Dutch have a claim for reasons. They don't even have a bordering nation, do they? Huh. But the Spaniards do not. But that gold mine is not going to be as good as the boosted one over in Coahuila right now. So if those swap, then we're not in a better place, I don't think. There's a ton of gold over here in the Aztec territories. I considered briefly between episodes if there was a way we could somehow speed up this being turned into a colonial nation. And we can, technically. We can just grab it all for ourselves pretty easily. If we look at, say, for example, declaring war on the Tlaxcala, and we're gonna make the Colima co-belligerent. We're gonna have 5 people co-belligerent, and I think. Not sure. But we're gonna fight a bunch of people whose stuff we can take, some of which are co-belligerent. And it's only 18,000 troops. It's a joke, and they don't have technology either. So we could just go and grab that. But what that would do is have us form a colonial nation in colonial Mexico, which then would be our colonial nation, which I don't think we can plunder. And if I were to then release that colonial nation, they would no longer be a colonial nation, but an actual nation, which don't send gold treasure fleets at all. You folks are here because I want you to join in on the party, aren't you? So I don't know that I have a good way of doing that. Now one could try to grab land, not core it, and then sell it to the Spaniards. But that seems kinda tough to do. I don't even know if I can just sell randomly. I mean, I could probably sell Tomapilas to the Huastec, but I'm not huge. I don't know much about selling provinces. Sell province. Can't sell provinces to subjects. Okay, so I couldn't even sell it to those fake Spaniards over here. I have to sell it to the real Spaniards, who are also at war, so I can't properly check it right now. But if I were to see a province, yeah, I can't sell them to a rival either, so I wouldn't be able to sell it to them. I could lose a war against them. Try to that seems like a lot of hoops to jump through just to make them richer, which doesn't seem particularly fun. Oh, you stay here. The fact that boats, I mean, I get why they do this, right? You don't want boats to jump from one province to another. They want to have this nice, smooth movement. But the fact that they show in one province while they're already in another makes it very hard to make fleets meet up. Privateer the Caribbean, please. This place. Alright, we have a nice progress on our annexation here. We gotta be careful, because we want to return on the annexation of those other folks here, who need how many more? 2 more months of annexation. So once you are at 1, I suppose we're gonna wait for an extra month there. So 170 is not going to be enough, so 175. So in 9 months, we should be able to click that button, or unclick the other button, and have both of them be degraded at the same time. At least that would be the plan. Yes, that's why you're unhappy too, because I made you unhappy on purpose. That's fine. What's this mission we can take? Right, conquer new states, which one could use to start generating absolutism, but I'm still doing a military idea group, which makes me not want to waste my military on stomping out rebellion. As fun as that is. Yeah, once again, no, it's a new Spanish trader fleet. It does say 103.5 ducats. So this did increase, but if it's really this, if this is the increase from having that extra or more powerful gold mine, we need a lot more to happen there before we can do anything. The alternative being going for a huge fleet, I suppose, or finding a better place, but I don't know where that better place would be. Also, the spying the Swedes has stopped being useful. Because I don't think there's a bunch of gold over here. There might be gold, yeah. I did check this between episodes, that's why I remember. There's gold over here, but it's a garbage gold mine. And that's really all. And yes, there's South America, and these folks are actually doing... Was Spanish La Plata that big last time we checked? Let's have another look at our gold around here. Okay, it's not really there. There's some in Spanish Peru. And then the rest is still in native hands. How much are you doing here in Spanish Peru? Not a lot, and an okay amount. If these Spanish Peruvians grow, that might also give us an interesting chance there. And their trade goes through the Ivory Coast and then into Sevilla, one would assume. So we would have to do the privateering of Sevilla, which we may. We're allowed to. So that's alright. Keep an eye on this thing. Oh, this is the wrong one to really use. What did I say? 175 is what I want, so 2 ticks are needed. 2 picks? Sure. Converted Ostfriesland. Let's do Bruges, which is freakishly expensive considering that I did state you, didn't I? I did. Let's turn on the Enforce to make it a bit faster. And keep that eye on this. 150, 155. I mean, it's not... It wouldn't be hard to just do math here, but math is annoying. Speaking of math, instead of truces to the Brits, but not to the Swedes. The Dutch must be on here too, yeah. Okay, so raiding the Dutch is out of question. I don't think I've ever really finished my raid of Sweden. I did the Baltic Sea part, but I didn't do the North Sea part. So that might be... Is this still the North Sea, or is that already just the Atlantic? I don't know. So there's a thing. How about this route? We have to go back and eat those Spaniards. Doesn't look like it. My quote-unquote friends over here obviously being on the job as well, taking a lot of valuable treasure from me. Tortuga. Is this Tortuga? No, it's Puerto Rico. Where did I say Tortuga? Tortuga is this one here, I think. Maybe not. I feel like that's Ireland. I don't know. Heck if I know. These are rated. Why did Puerto Rico not get rated? Was I just lazy? What about down here? No, rated. Done our due diligence there. Oh, this is truce land. Yeah, it's just Puerto Rico that I somehow forgot, apparently. Well, if you drive past here, just click the button. Grab you the money. Alright, we did extend our reach, though, for privateering over here, but I already used that, didn't I? Yeah, I already came down here. We can't reach that far, okay. So that doesn't change anything either. Yeah, alright. No money to steal. Fine. Ooh. Don't forget to keep that eye here. 160. So that's 3 more months. And then hopefully we can do the thing. Make sure that this is still true. It is. They didn't develop in the meantime. 4 is 2 clicks, yeah. Ticks. Clicks, ticks, picks, you know, it's all the same. One more. There we go. So now you are 2 clicks away. And you're 2 clicks away. Ticks. So we're gonna make Polotsk happy again by disabling that divert trade. And that they're gonna be minor, we're gonna be even further over our whatever the limit is called. Oh, that's another thing I thought about though. If we're gonna have to go, well, if we expect enemy treasure fleets to be tiny for a while, we want a bigger fleet. And a bigger fleet, we want more force limit, naval force limit, and therefore we do this. Trinidad. Well, okay. And it goes away. And we have it against Caribas. Wait, the Spaniards started a colony and that immediately flipped to their subject? It's Aruba, this Trinidad, right? Oh, it's not a colony. Okay. Then the flipping makes a lot of sense. That means I can probably raid this place. When you pass by, please give me the money. No, 4 ducats. I'll take it. I'll take it. Okay. Integration. Is this gonna end up having been correct? It is. Bam. So, in case you don't know, I do say this every time we do this, but the perfect matching up of integrations is because there's a -3 Diplo reputation penalty for indexing a subject for 10 years. And Diplo reputation directly affects how fast you are integrating subjects. So if we had done these not synced up, then we would have had a hard time integrating the other one because we would be out of Diplo rep for a while. And also this does not stack. So we don't have 6 minus Diplo rep now. We don't have an extra 10 years of minus Diplo rep. We just have the same penalty. So essentially we just avoided a bunch of penalty there, which does seem great. Now you, a merchantman, you're an early frigate. I'm gonna have you join in the privateering of the Ottoman. What do we do with these random infantry dudes? We're just gonna put them on a boat and ship into the place where they might be used. Seems fine. We might have lost a lot of force limit here, it's quite possible. We don't seem to be over our naval force limit, nor or maybe gained force limit. Huh. Because the force limit's provided by subjects. Oh, Novgorod wants... I was like, what's going on? Novgorod wants us to support the independence. I mean, can I beat the Rus? Sure. But I'm not really into that. I don't know why I would. No, screw that. Ooh, we got a bunch of Streltsy though. That's funky. Let's have the Streltsy join in over here. Do we have a lot of... We do have enough. Oh, let's have them join in once they have morale. No Novgorod, I don't care. Not supporting your independence. Okay, that was a Castilian-Brazilian treasure fleet. Which was worse. It supports my... I think it supports my understanding that the amount of gold made in the colonial nation scales that. Because what else would scale, right? It's not time, obviously. Like technology or something, because there's almost certainly similar in technology. So yeah, I'm kinda down to accepting that that might be the case. Polotsk not? Oh no, of course they didn't have a navy. They didn't have a coast. Fine. Now, why did we do... Oh yes, oh yes. Hello, cash money. Wait, rated recent? Oh, freaking Tunisians. I'm still gonna take this cash money, but this is less impressive than I thought it would be. Because the Tunisians used my pirate presence here to do most of the raiding already. Oh, still. Let's take cash from the Ottoman where we can. There should be no Tunisians up here. Apparently we also don't have range. 1, 2, 3. I feel like we should have range here. Oh no, it's just all recently raided. Bahoum. Who else raids around here? I mean, sure, the Africans. Surely none of you are pirates. This hasn't been raided. This wasn't me. Huh. How did the Tunisians... Oh, is it the Knigets? Can they raid? No, certainly not. Monastic Order? I don't think they can raid. Weird. How far can I raid? 1, 2. So we won't be able to go to Odessa or the Eastern Black Sea. Be able to go over here, which has been raided, of course. Tunisians, man. I mean, we can go and raid the Tunisians, I suppose. It's not as fun as raiding Mr. O, but it's still fun. Let's have the Gulf of Bomba raided while we just pass through. And then I'm gonna have to consider... Yeah, see, I don't know what province you're in right now, because I have to wait for you to finish your freaking movement. Yeah. And then you lock it again. Wait. Tirana has recently been raided? Dana has recently been raided? Did I just check that? Apparently I didn't. Who raids the raiders? Huh? Who around here can raid? I mean, Tunis can, right? Because they are barbarians or whatever. No, it's not barbarians. What did I get that from again? What gives them the ability? It's not their... It's not their government. Is it just their culture? To the Googles we go. EU for coastal raiding. Raid coasts. Coastal raiding ability in the Mare Nostrum, yada yada yada. Base game belongs to the Maghrebi culture group. Aha, so it is culture group Morocco, Tlemcen, Tunis, and Algiers and Tripoli. Aha, the Knigets can. Okay, so it must be the Knigets that are going around and doing that. Don't love that. And then yes, pirate republics like New Providence, Tortuga, Port Royal, So and Palembang can do it. Ah, they have an idea. That's what makes it happen. May raid coasts. Oh, Normandy gets that too. Interesting. Okay. So what we're saying is... frick. I have very little options here. The AI tends to be very good at doing their raids on time. And I'm not very good. I mean, I can try. I can try to build the Mausoleum in Halicarnassus. No. To come here in November 36, try and get some raiding done, but... maybe the whole Venice thing wasn't as... I mean, I love that I'm privateering the Ottomans, but integrating them and stuff wasn't as needed. Wasn't that costly though, so I suppose I'm fine. My diplomats are doing nothing. That can't be right. Let's talk to my own subjects. Let's talk to my allies. And then consider what else to do. I want to consider talking to the Austrians for favors again. I mean, using my favors for something. Can't ask them for cash money. And I think we're pretty trusted. We are. So I can just ask for soldiers, which I really don't need. Oh, that's a bit sad. And New Providence is not going to deliver much. What about other friends? Can I pick up more friends? Tunis. You're not friend Tunis. You're rival. Well. Not a rival. That's a huge Cree area there. As much as I don't love what they did with the New World in Leviathan, the fact that this happens, and that you have actual nations here is nice. Rather than the tiny bits of nothing that you had before. Makes colonizing a lot harder. But I think that's also fine. Colonial gameplay was kinda boring. It still is, but maybe slightly less so. So I'm not too unhappy. What I am unhappy about is this, though. There's nobody that I could pick up as a friend. Would I be able to pick up, like, Theodoro as a subject, though? Just to increase my range out here. Feels like that might be possible. Minus 100 is a lot. Seems tough to flip an extra 50 here. And there's stuff that can change. Diplo rep and the attitude. Don't know if opinion has an effect. It doesn't currently, but at minus 10 it might just not be enough to have an effect. What about the Kniggets? If I could vassalize the Kniggets, which I probably can't. Oh no, they like it a lot less. Power base. I have a bit more of an economic base than you do. Please. Trebizond. No, Trebizond's too big. What happened to you, Trebizond? Where do you have stuff? You're not supposed to have stuff. Okay. So raiding that kinda out of the question. Italy probably has been raided. Yeah. Yeah, maybe that's just a fool's errand. Trying to raid down here probably. Will I grab naval drill? No, I think I want to pick up Miltech 18. Tactics tech, Fort tech seems relevant. It's not. Waste on that. Let's also not waste this admin. I have a feeling that not everything I have is stated yet. That feeling might be wrong. I don't know, we have huge states we can make over here, which I don't know if we want to. It's not gonna help with my spending of admin, because this is already fully cored because it's former Polotskian land. just say what the what the heck? And just state everything anyway, because why not? Ooh, hello. I'm gonna state you, and then call you. One of the reasons that's interesting to do first is that calling cost does increase with governing capacity thingamabob. So if I am going to state all this, then I should almost certainly go ahead and do the other thing first. I could trade company over here. Actually kind of interesting. I think that also increases governing cost. Would take away the need to convert these folks. And they'd be better at steering trade here, which is... Oh, we're not even steering here, right? We're collecting. No, we're transferring. Didn't I thought I had... Oh no, I changed Kazan to collecting. Right. Doesn't seem huge either. Really would like to have some power on the Novgorod node. I mean, almost certainly not worth doing, but I'm tempted. But either way, do I want to trade company Kiev? I might. What does the Kiev Pechursk Lavra do? Nothing for us. We should have another quick look at the thing too. Great projects. Can we pick up anything else from our subjects? That's a no down here. No. Don't think so. This one was like a Norse thing, right? Which we don't care about. I could support Novgorod's independence. Fight the Muscovite. Just to get more trade power in Novgorod. Just don't love it though. Good idea is you have defensive, offensive. So you're not even a bad fighter. This would also give us another merchant, probably. I don't know if we have enough trade power, but maybe. What would we do with another merchant? The answer is probably not much. I'm still tempted to try. You know what? It's fun. I like it. Let's get ourselves a trade company. Oh, do I actually have... I probably have court land in here, don't I? Like Lida, Vilna, these are cores. So I don't think I should be clicking this button. So I think that will add my cores too. That would be bad. I'll just do it. I'll do it manually because I'm that kind of guy. Increase trade power. Don't care about the missionary strength because we don't need to. More naval force limit, which I don't think they provide at all. Increase governing cost by 25%. Now, how much does stating increase governing cost? Can I see that somewhere? Territories only counts as using 25% governing capacity. Okay, so I'll be at 50 then, I assume, rather than 100. Eh. I just do it. There you go. And I'll set this 3 times or something, but so we're looking for things. I need to be careful. Wait, that's a core of mine? Oh, fudge, they're all cores. I'm an idiot. Of course they're all cores, even though I don't have the stuff stated. Because they are my former subject stuff. Which means that I'm wasting money, more or less, by adding these to a trade company. I mean, I don't lose my cores, apparently, for adding the trade company. So maybe that's okay to do. Yeah, let's go everywhere where we have not stated, which saw this. We're gonna trade company it. I don't know. I don't know, guys. It is extremely unlikely to even matter. Oh, that was the wrong button. No, that's not part of the trade company now. And now I can't trade company these, or Mogiev here at least. Because he can only be in the Empire or trade company for reasons, right? And I can no longer... With that being the case, do you have any chance of my new trade company doing what I need to do? 51 of trade province trade power in the region. Almost certainly not. Dang, that Empire button. I don't know that I could have added them to a trade company without problems here. Ah, fudge. Let's state it. And I guess I stayed Minsk, even though there are a couple of trade company things in here. Because I also have these things. And then you are my trade company. I don't have the money to build the big buildings, but I will. I think. This might have been utterly pointless. Alright. Good to spend some time on doing something utterly pointless and then realize that we've spent so much time that we need to put a cut in here. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy what you're seeing, and honestly, how could you not? Or 3 of you that are left. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button if you're not... Hit that like button if you're not subscribed yet, sure. But also hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed yet. And also hit the like button if you are subscribed. Yes, 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 yes. And go talk to me in the comment section. Thank you for watching. See you folks next time.